Hey everybody, Yostakos is back with one of my new soaps that I got. Had a mail call this morning from a new smaller company that I actually have not heard of. Recently I did a poll on my Instagram and asked everybody who they wanted me to interview in my next upcoming interviews. One of the names that came up was Murphy and McNeil. Well, the owner actually reached out to me and, we talked back and forth and he wanted me to try this soap. And so here what I have for you guys today is Kells by Murphy and McNeil. I have to say right off the bat, that artwork looks pretty classy. Very nice vinyl waterproof labels. Got the ingredients here on the back. I'll let you guys take a look at those. I found those quite interesting, especially with the clay and the silk. So I'd be curious. And they are based out of Texas. Like I said, they are a smaller artisan. Now, one thing I'll tell you right at the puck, it is a very dense yet soft soap, as you can see right there. The scent has a very strong cologne scent, and I'd say the scent level off the puck is probably an 8. Very nice. I want to pin it towards a certain one in my collection, and right off the bat, I'm either getting like an Aventus Creed vibe, or I'm getting the Sharp Dressed Man from Sterling. I'm getting a mix of those. The scent notes are bergamot and broxen, I'm not sure how to say that word, geranium, lavender, vetiver, and patchouli. So it does have some notes that share similar with some of my other scents that I have, but not with this particular set together. So with today's shave, I'll be using my all-time favorite go-to, my 1914 Ever-Ready. Just put a fresh new gem blade in here. And I'll be using my Wild West Brushworks handle with the Frugal Shave Knot, Cobalt Knot that I put in here, because blue is my favorite color and that just looks beautiful. I'm going to wet it up real quick, and I'm just going to do a face lather. Just had an interview with Andre from Lather Bros. Had that yesterday. I have the interview up here on my YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. And then Wednesday I'm doing another interview with Wet Shaving Products, but this time I'm going to interview the owner, Lee. Instead of last time I did Melanie, their marketing director. Lee wants to come on and we're going to talk some more, and that's going to be happening live this Wednesday on my Instagram, January 16th. Interesting. So I'm lathering in here. I probably didn't necessarily have to because it is such a soft soap, but it's giving me this really yogurty, creamy texture. Very interesting. Man, I make a mess. Lathering very easily. Like I said, it just has kind of a weird texture to it. It's more yogurty. Man, I am making a mess. It's not thirsty. It is tallow based. Scent is opening up quite a bit. Now that I've gotten it wet, now obviously it's around in my nose now. But definitely the most unusual texture of the shaving cream. Paint on very thick, very thick. It's hard to tell in the video, but that stuff is monstrously thick. I'm really curious to see what the glide and the cushion is going to be like. I'm enjoying just painting this because it's so, feels very luxurious. It's got some in my mouth. Tastes pretty good too. Not the first time I've gotten some of that soap in my mouth. So, gonna use my 1914 Ever-Ready, fresh new blade in it. Let's get started. Well, just from what I thought, the cushion is very dense. Slickness is out of control. I wonder if that's the clay. I wonder what's in there. I'm not good with ingredients. My buddy Mike with First Line Shave has been making soap, and he has mentioned something about clay and stuff helping with slickness. So I don't know if this is what it is, but very surprised. Man, this razor has the best feedback. slickness isn't bad. I'd say there's enough there to buff if I needed to. It's probably not the best residual slickness I've had. Definitely not the worst. But my biggest thing off the bat is I'm really impressed with the initial slickness. Cushion isn't like, wow, amazing, but it is very, very good. Very dense. And like I said, this lather is very dense. Not airy at all. This is a really unique yogurty texture, but it may just be the way that I lathered, since it is a lot softer and I did it in the puck. I probably should have done it in the scuttle. I'll have to try it again that way as well. Now, I'm going to hit a few spots here that I kind of half-assed did. Just going to put some water on and see how the residual is. Yeah, there's some residual slickness there, but like I said, I think so far that's probably its weakest link is the residual. But I'm doing it right now. I'm starting to get a little tugging and kind of a stuttering from the razor. But let me rinse off and give you my final thoughts. All right. Face feels very silky, very smooth, very moisturized, getting a nice glow from the post-shave. What I've been trying to do with these newer soaps, because it's not fair for me to make a full judgment on a soap after one use with one razor, with one blade. You know, it gives you a good idea of what you're getting into. You know, you can tell off the bat whether it's going to be a decent soap or not. But, you know, everything is subjective. But, you know, based off the first use, it is a very good soap. But I just don't feel comfortable, you know, telling people off of one shave whether it's the best in the world or it's the worst. This is definitely good for a new company. My skin is a little dry now that I've dried off a little more. It definitely still feels moisturized, but I'm not getting like an overwhelming slick coating on my skin, for lack of a better term. Like I think CK6, especially once I've dried off, I still feel very, very slick. This feels a little dry, but I'm not getting any drying or tingling feeling in my skin. So usually with the new soap as well, I don't put an aftershave on immediately because I want to see what the moisturizing benefits are from the actual soap first. So we'll see how that goes, but overall it was a very good shave, and I think, like I said, their logos are really neat. If you haven't seen them before, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check them out. They are on Instagram as well, and that's where I ran into him. And coming up shortly here, I will be doing the interview with Lee from Wet Shaving Products this Wednesday. And then I've still got about 2 more in the works that I don't want to announce yet because I'm pretty excited about them, but just can't spill the beans quite yet. So thanks for watching as always. I love doing these reviews and giving you guys some insight towards some products that you may be interested in or ones you've never heard of before. So make sure you hit the like button if you liked it. Be sure to dislike it if you didn't, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.